What's up, guys? It's Paladin Mo. I'm here with my friend CBQ,
Hi.
who has a very small friend of ours,
Baby.
Slinky.
Girl.
I cleaned out their cage recently, which means it is super nice and clean. And I have better fair poop in my house, which is allowing me to leave them out of the cage more often. So they're getting to spend a lot more time out and about. But let's get started with the game.
No more. I'm gonna zip this up.
You're gonna have to.
We're Stimky girl. Little Stimker. That's also mine.
I wake up and yawn. Another day, another class. As if on autopilot, I get dressed and go through my morning routine. Then I hop on my bike and drive to school.
I have a new shirt.
It says Hawkins,
Indiana.
Hawkins, Indiana. It's a strange... And there goes the vape.
Ooh, my dick stick.
What happened to the fancy one?
It only worked once.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
The hell? That's so sad.
Now I
So
have
you
the
got that
sad one again.
So you got that fancy one, you got it working, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. Now yours is closer in, like, quality to mine.
No,
And then it broke.
it's just sad. I think I'm gonna wait till I get like the 500 points at the vape store so I can get $50 off.
And get, like, a new mod.
Yeah, just save up my points.
That's not supposed to happen.
Oh no!
That was probably Twitch letting me know that I've gone live.
Girl.
Alright. When I arrive, I head straight for class and wait for the professor. He arrives promptly and begins class.
Good morning. Today we'll be discussing the differences between military grenade weaponry and those used in recreational matches.
One'll kill a fucker. Yawn, I already know this, or I want to learn. That's a my roll.
Yes, odds evens.
It's a me. Odds and evens. That's a 17. So odds is yawn. I already know this. Material is simple stuff. Time for a discreet power nap. I probably should have saved. Oh well. Nobody else is here yet.
That's fair. I'll tell you if I want to change.
This is a weird feeling. It's like somebody's watching me. Open my eyes and see the entire class watching me.
During that specific qualifier match, the gear's energy core is what surged with additional power, not
Everybody's
his
watching me.
weapons.
I feel like I might have missed something important.
Although, I must admit, I've never seen a core do that before. Hopefully this young man can enlighten us on how he did it.
Accident.
No one finds out my secrets? Why are you talking about my core? And I have no idea how I did it. Your backpack is in the way.
Aw.
So she's trying to dig underneath it.
Should I move the backpack?
No, she can go around if she wants. She's just trying to figure out why she can't tunnel through that section of the blanket.
Number it. Why do we have so much headspace?
Well, so originally we didn't.
Oh.
Originally I was sitting about like right here, and so
Oh.
we needed the headspace. But then we both had to slouch. There we go. Alright, top to bottom. Keep it simple. 3. Why are you talking about my core? You want to reroll? No.
Okay, let's go. Just save it.
I thought this lesson was about military versus recreational weaponry. Are you talking about me? Class looks disappointed, however the teacher nods.
Of course, we shouldn't get distracted. Let's get back to the lesson on hand.
Boom! He returns to his lecture. And I return to my nap. Once class ends, I hurry out of the room. I would never fallen asleep at a class.
Not
Granted,
so.
I have slept through a class, but I've never fallen asleep in class.
I have once in middle school, and that was because I pulled like I stayed
Multiple
up
all-nighters.
until like 3 a.m. one night finishing a project, and then stayed up the entire night finishing another project. That's next night.
Projects should not be allowed to be that close in frequency.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was given plenty of notice to do them. I just didn't. But
What?
knowing middle schoolers, they're gonna do it the night before. for?
My phone is already in my hand by the time I get outside. Let's see if anyone's free. Bottom to top this time.
Fuck all these girls. Fuck those bitches. Where's our boy?
Two. There's Valerie. We haven't hung out with Valerie.
I know, but I'd rather see our boy, okay? That's all I care about is our boy.
I should spend some time on my studies, but I don't want to be cooped up inside when it's such a nice day out. Taking a stroll through campus, I find an isolated bench near a campus cafe and pull out my tablet. My tablet. Maybe I'll take a look at my first assignment for my foreign exchange international bridging class.
Tabled.
I log into my web link. I log onto Blackboard, but I can't find the tab for my class. I've had that happen before in Blackboard.
Same.
It's not a fun time.
You have to go into the settings and remove the ones from last semester and add the ones from this semester. I have to do that constantly.
I never remove ones from old semesters. Like if I go to my Blackboard right now, I have them all the way back to freshman year.
I can't do that because a lot of mine were like TH491, TH492, TH491,
Teenage.
Anyway, TH49101.
I had a lot of classes like that as well. I just memorized my number.
I could.
It also helped. Like mine were not in alphabetical order though. You're gonna knock that over.
Stinky girl, why do you do this? Hey.
I hold. She wants to speak into the microphone. Speak. Say your piece. No.
Stage fright.
Nope. Alright. Hello? Maybe the professor hasn't set it up yet. I wonder if anyone else is having trouble. Good thing that Valerie girl gave me her number in class. I find my phone and give her a call. She answers the phone almost immediately. Hello?
Hello?
Bonjour! No hablo, or I don't speak French. Sorry. Middle, bottom, top. Bonjour. Do we want to be French?
Go for it.
You're saving yours for like a pivotal moment.
Yes, I'm saving mine for a pivotal moment. This is not important.
Yes. Bonjour. She giggles at my
Your
attempt.
accent is adorable.
I don't like that. Every time that this lady talks, I'm just like,
Same age as us.
Oui, oui, mon mademoiselle. Oui, oui, mademoiselle.
What's up?
Are you able to access the... Sorry, just going from that voice to... Are you able to access the Foreign Exchange International Bridging Classes web link?
This is why you called me?
Why else would I call? She sighs.
Hold on.
Oh.
Let me log in.
That's her. I wait in silence while she types on her line.
Yeah, I can see it. Why?
Well, what's the
The
assignment?
professor wants us to go off campus and explore the city of Hisokaze.
She pauses, then her voice turns into silk.
Oh, now I understand why you called.
Bow, bow, chicka, wow, bow, ba, down, bow, bow, chicka, wow, bow, bow. We're gonna end up at a love hotel.
Yes, I would love to.
What? Love to what?
Be your partner.
What?
Partner. Like for life?
Slow your roll, mister. We haven't even gone on a date yet.
So, partner for...
Partner for the project, silly. We can work in pairs.
Oh. Exploring the city with another person would make it a lot more fun than going alone. What? Yeah, this is a significantly colder freezer than my big freezer. It's because there's less space.
Great. When do you want to get together?
How about this weekend?
It's a date.
Oh, no it isn't.
We'll meet at the park. See you then.
I fucking love how dense we are with this girl. It's like, ooh, it's a date, or, oh, you're so forward. It's like, I was asking if you needed to use the restroom. Like, the fuck are you trying to, like, imply? I asked if you needed to go duty, lady. It's not a date. She hangs up before I can finish. I really hope she was joking about that.
Alright, you guys, I'm really excited. I got all 4 of the
Stranger Things.
Baskin Robbins Stranger Things ice creams at Target today, along with my new t-shirt.
And only one of them had been licked.
Anyway, I'm gonna put some sorbet and champagne in this cup.
There's a missed text from Kaori. Emergency meeting. Meet now in the hangar. Jeez, all caps. I better get going. I'm live. I arrive at the hangar about the same time as Sho and Mayu. Kaori waits impatiently in front of her gear.
Finally! That took you a while.
Was it? Was it one big bubble, or are you talking about just like the act of bubbling?
Several large bubbles.
Ah. I just saw you. But anyway, yeah, but when I say hang, like, she normally likes to run around at least a little bit, but she just wants to hang out with us.
She's trying to get something. She's about to do something bad.
She doesn't want to stand on her own. Oh, up on the shoulder. Nope. There she goes. Alright,
She
down
had a
the floor.
second hand.
Alright, bottom to top. What are you talking about? I'm on time. I'm not late.
I've been waiting here at least 10 minutes.
Okay, that's on you.
Congratulations. She crosses her arms. Kaori addresses the rest of the team.
What about you guys?
Sorry. We were having lunch, and I guess we lost track of time.
Kaori blinks, then waves her hand dismissively.
Never mind. We have more important things to discuss. Like our sponsor situation.
Everyone becomes serious.
Our gears need a lot of maintenance to return to peak fighting condition. And the next round is tomorrow. I don't know why, but everyone I talked to was really rude and unhelpful.
I think it's the brand of champagne. It's not what we do.
That would get Cooks. Cooks is cheaper.
That's fair.
Which is probably why it tastes weird.
It's the same price where I work, so.
Yeah, bottle for bottle maybe, but I can buy Cooks in bigger bottles, and that ends up saving me money.
What?
Nothing. It's just sometimes you can come across a little harsh.
I'm just honest.
Chill out on the harsh bros, girl.
Sure, but honesty doesn't make people like you. You need to get in touch with your soft, warm, feminine side.
Is that what you do?
Yes!
Yes! Go for it, Sho. Perfect.
I mean to the warm thing, not the soft and feminine thing.
I show them my hard, masculine side. We stare at him blankly.
I'm just going to shut up now.
Probably a good plan.
Before you do, did you manage to get a sponsor?
Nope.
You forgot to ask around, didn't you?
Maybe.
Kaori rolls her eyes.
What about you, Mayu? Can your father sponsor us?
I need to turn, right, like, the music is very loud in comparison to the voices right now. Like, I'm not the only one. Like, I can hardly hear the voices, right? Mayu shakes her head.
Unfortunately, he's backing the team I was originally supposed to join. When I was invited onto the team, Father was so happy, he promised he'd sponsor them. Even though I never joined them, he can't go back on his promise.
Nor should we expect him to. course you did. Of course you did. You can't not get something on your shirt when it's a shirt you don't want something to get on it.
You had that interview yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to the interview with Warp Tech. It didn't work out.
Why am I not surprised?
It had less to do with me and more to do with our team status. I can show you the full report from the SBA if you want to know the official reason, but basically we weren't high enough rank. I fish my phone out of my pocket. It flashes low battery warning at me before it dies completely.
Where's the report?
Hold on, I have to charge my phone. My gaze lands on my gear. I race to it and head into the cockpit. My teammates call after me, but I ignore them. Once I plug my phone into the dock connection, it lights up with a charging symbol. Because of course there is a phone charger inside of our giant war machine.
Of course. What else are we gonna do with it?
Everyone's wearing confused faces when I climb out of the cockpit. What?
Why didn't you just use an outlet?
Maya points at an outlet on the wall. You mean this isn't what gears are for? Who cares if I used an outlet or my gear, or when did those get here? Top to bottom. Who cares if I use an outlet or my gear? Because I can.
That's stupid.
I made my choice and I'm standing by it. Besides, an outlet doesn't do me any good if I don't have a phone charger with me.
Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
Anyway, I guess we're back to square one.
Back? We never left square one.
Don't give up hope just yet. I might have something.
Another meeting?
No, but my friend in the SBA is still helping us search.
Okay. In the meantime, the rest of us should continue our search too.
Shut up.
You literally just like twisted it over and it rolled twice.
I'll take another look at what ACE offers. Maybe there's some kind of campus grant or funding we can apply for. Mayu, do you think you could reach out to some of the other major corporations we haven't talked to yet? Maybe with your background, you'll have more luck than we would.
Mayu nods.
Maybe Sho can ask around local businesses?
Since he is working at a local business.
Okay.
Good idea.
Kaori looks at me.
Hello.
I'll follow up with my contact. She nods.
Hopefully, we'll find someone.
Like to get
But there's a chance we might have to fight with our gears as is.
I'm confident we'll get someone in time. Mayu smiles at me and nods. Sho claps me on the back.
Okay, we have our
A lot of
plan.
clapping on this.
Text me if you guys get any
There's
leads.
not very much clapping cheeks.
Damn, I want to clap his cheeks.
Let me clap his cheeks.
Yes.
I'm off
I
then.
wanna clap
I've got some
alien
stuff to
cheeks
take
whenever
care
we
of.
raid Area
I
51
would
later.
also like to clap some alien cheeks. But would they want us to clap their cheeks? Question.
It's a good question. Do you think that Area 51 has taught them English yet? Do you think we can ask for consent?
I don't know.
And off she goes.
I hope you mean reaching out to the businesses, Sho, and not playing your video games.
What's wrong with video games?
Of course that's what I meant. The arcade industry is a lucrative place to find a sponsor.
You know what? I don't think he's wrong.
He's not wrong.
Like a video game sponsorship, like, could you imagine if there was a video game based on giant fighting robots, and in a universe where giant fighting robots existed, and that company sponsored, I mean, it would be like if EA sponsored the NFL, like an NFL team,
Yeah.
which I'm sure they probably have an NFL sponsorship considering they have the license to make NFL games.
Yeah.
Sho.
Where's his signature smile?
Okay. Let's go find us a sponsor.
Mayu beams. The pair wave at us before heading out.
I'll be going too. Tell me if your friend is successful.
Hey, Final Form Sora, welcome out to the
Howdy.
stream. That's Sora Awesome, by the way. Just changed their name since the last stream I did on Sunday
Alright, cool.
when we did Team Co-Optimistic.
A bottle of water sitting on your,
Because I cleaned up that whole little area down there, and it was underneath there, yeah. There was a bottle of water under there, and I just didn't bother moving it. Yeah, it's smart water.
fishy.
Nothing left for me to do but go home.
But we don't know how old that water is.
Probably very old. An uneventful drive later, I arrive at home. Hey, little girl.
Hi.
I'm back. So like the shitty what is it? Shitty Kyle's cousin from South Park. I know you don't watch South Park, but there's a character who is just a horrible character.
The more I drink, the less I want it.
And he basically sounds like he's like, I'm back. Your mother told me that you were supposed to play with me today. And that's how he sounds. Like that's every second he's on screen.
Dear.
I walk into an eerily quiet living room. Looks like I'm the first one here. It feels a bit strange. Nikki's bright smile is usually here to greet me. Maybe she has an after-school club activity or something? I reach for my pocket to see if she texted me. My heart sinks as my hands go to grab air. There's a void where my phone should be. It's still on my gear! Crap, I must have left it in my gear. The sun is setting and it'll be evening by the time I reach campus. Hopefully it won't be too much trouble getting to Eagle after hours. Remember CINY was pretty restrictive on who can enter the hangar at night.
Just say City.
Look, she's on top of the box.
How'd she get on top of the box?
She climbed up on top of the sin bin.
Oh. Alright, smart little bitch.
She's gonna fall.
I'll get her.
No, just let her fall. She'll
be fine.
learn. She won't get hurt from that distance.
It's less than 2 feet.
She is gonna get into those bags on the door. Yeah, she's trying to get inside.
Hey, that's my stuff!
Isn't that your paint?
Yeah, that's my stuff!
Just move the box
Oh,
away.
she laid flat.
Yeah, she flat tire. You yelled at her. Surprisingly, traffic is heavy and it takes longer than expected to reach campus. A handful of students cross the quad as they head toward either their evening classes or the bus station. Even though the sky is in inky darkness, the pathways on campus are still bathed with a soft light. It's kind of peaceful.
Can't get it now, can you? Ha! Put her back on top of the box.
The pilot's lounge is just as busy as always, but I don't recognize too many of the students here. Most of them must be upperclassmen, either 3rd or 4th year. I slip through unnoticed and arrive at the hangar entrance. I swipe my card. I am about to swipe in when a guard stops me.
Hold on. What's your business in the hangar?
I forgot something.
Just say I left my phone.
It's not a lie, but it'd be too embarrassing to tell him the whole truth. Luckily, the guard doesn't seem to care. He gives me a quick once-over and
All
nods.
right, go ahead and swipe.
Thanks.
It's probably because he's got
I bring my student ID in proximity to the sensor. A second later, a success chime sounds as the door slides open. I follow the tunnel to the hangar. The sounds of power tools, machinery, and metallic ringing echoes along the walls. It makes sense that most of the repair work happens after hours. It's a lot safer for them to work without the threat of students walking around causing potential disasters. Instinctively, my feet lead me to Eagle. What the... A bluish hue from an active terminal display illuminates my docking station. That doesn't seem right. I'm sure I turned everything off when I left. Cautiously, I tiptoe towards my gear. Secret. There's a figure crouched in front of Eagle. The person is dressed entirely in black and wearing a hoodie that hides his or her face. His or her face. Still engrossed in my gear, the stranger hasn't detected my presence yet. Call out or stay quiet and sneak up from behind. Give me numbers.
odds evens.
Odds evens. That's a 12. We got call out. Anybody want to re-roll that? I kind of want to re-roll that.
Then
I kind of
re-roll
think
it.
I know exactly who this is too. I think this is our foreign exchange student lady.
Okay, re-roll it.
All right,
I'm not doing the thing.
I'm using my re-roll right now, so here we go. 10. Damn it.
Yeah, but it hit the thing. Does it really count?
Yeah, because it really did, like it's
That's fair.
still a 10. I mean, it still landed. It didn't fall off the table.
That's fair.
Well, that's a re-roll wasted.
You want me to use mine?
No.
Okay.
Hey! My legs begin pumping before the words are out of my mouth. The figure darts away from my terminal, but I continue to give chase. As I close the distance between us, I can better judge from the stranger's outline that she is a girl. Stop! The scream catches the attention of a few people in the hangar. They either stand around in confusion or continue it with their work. Whoever this girl is, she sure is fast. We near a patrolling guard who immediately becomes alert. Hey, stop her! The guard steps in front of the girl, who makes a sharp turn away from him, seeming to anticipate her reaction. He turns with her and easily apprehends her. I skid to a halt just as the guard forces the girl to stop. Her hood slips off, exposing light blonde
What's
hair.
going on here?
This girl was messing with my gear. The girl spins around at the sound of my voice, and stares at me with intelligent blue eyes. Wait a minute. I know those eyes. Those special eyes. You! She winks at me. The guard's eyes narrow and he speaks gruffly.
Is this true?
She fixes her big, doughy eyes on him and her lip trembles. It's the girl from class? Just kidding. Play it off as intentional or admit my mistake. Oh, right. I'm not rolling. Top to bottom. Admit my mistake.
Who is this?
This is the girl that I said it was. It's the girl from our class.
Okay. Not the one we were on the phone with.
Yes, the one we were on the phone with.
Yes, the one we were on the phone with?
Yes, the one we were on the phone with.
Okay.
The one that keeps making weird sexual innuendos at us.
Okay.
So you okay with this result?
Yes, why not?
Wait, it's okay. You can let her go. Valerie blinks in surprise. All traces of sadness gone from her face.
What?
I actually know her. Everything is fine. He stares hard at me. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. He continues to stare, then sighs and rubs his temples.
All right, I'll let you two off with a warning this time. You!
He points at me.
Get yourself together and stop screaming and disturbing everyone's evening over nothing.
Jeez, that's a little harsh. But not anyway.
And you!
Points at Valerie, who hangs her head.
Next time, wear something that doesn't resemble a cat burglar.
Also true. He leaves, shaking his head and muttering under his breath.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks for
Valerie.
covering for me back there. I'm a little surprised you did, honestly.
My jaw sets. Yeah, well, maybe I shouldn't have. What were you doing to Eagle?
Nothing, I promise.
You were obviously doing something with the terminal. That's not nothing. She holds up her hands in
I
defense.
wanted to get a better reading on your core. I'm not altering anything, though. Just studying.
Why?
To figure out how your core was able to sustain such a high energy output for so long without completely burning out. Given the size of your core and the cooling system, the heat dissipation doesn't seem like it would have sustained longer than a few seconds, yet it lasted almost 10 minutes! Maybe there's a direct coolant injection to the primary source? I also didn't consider the acceleration of airflow given the hidden frame openings. Perhaps a quick calculation using...
Is she trying to take your shirt? You can turn the AC up a bit. I'm pretty warm myself. The more she talks, the faster my anger melts away and is replaced by respect. She's more than meets the eye. Robots in disguise. Even though she claims she means Eagle no harm, how can I know she's telling the truth? I only met her a few days ago. Still, it seems like she's genuinely curious about how my core works.
Here, I'll prove I wasn't changing anything.
We return to Eagle where she props up the terminal. I watch as Valerie retraces a few screens with all the configuration data unmodified. Okay.
Huh?
I get it. You're curious. But you can't just break into other people's robots and mess with their parts. She looks away.
I'm sorry.
We're silent, then she looks sideways at me.
So, I guess you wouldn't want to know that your primary weapon can actually benefit from an airflow exhaust here and here.
What? She points inside my open gear.
You see right there?
Yes, I think.
It'll still require validation testing, though. You should probably get your engineer to check it out.
My engineer.
Yeah, you know. The person who makes sure all your gears are working properly and helps you
People
with
have
any
more than one
upgrades or
gear?
improvements.
Don't the sponsors do that? Valerie shakes her
They
head.
help a lot when it comes to major repairs or new items, but an engineer on your team takes care of any general maintenance and the like.
Oh. Maybe we should get an engineer. Okay, I'll tell my engineer that, or we're just fine without one. Bottom to top. Maybe we should get an engineer. seems like the appropriate response.
Yeah. That was my response.
I'll ask my team about getting an engineer. Sounds like we could really benefit from
You
one.
definitely would.
She scoots closer and smiles.
And luckily for you, you already have one person perfect for the job.
Really? She scoots even closer and bats her eyelashes at me. Who's that? Valerie sighs. Look at that pout. Look at that pout. 10 out of 10 on the pout.
Just think about it.
There's another pause. Before the awkwardness, I shut down the open terminal. So, we should get going then.
Yeah,
Neither of us moves. Don't touch my gear again without my permission.
I promise I won't.
I wait for her to leave, but she doesn't budge. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
She stands in place and waves. You aren't leaving.
Neither are you.
Okay. On the count of 3, we'll leave together. She nods. 1, 2, 3. We both stay put. You didn't move.
Neither did you.
What the hell are you kids still doing here?
Security catches us off guard, and we simultaneously stammer nonsense. Shakes his head.
Business here is done, and then you have to leave.
Valerie glances at me, and I glance at her, still waiting for her to move. She doesn't. Suddenly, a strong hand grips my arm. Hey! The guard holds Valerie too. He physically leads us toward the
You
exit.
should get home. It's late.
Not getting our phone tonight.
What are you up to? What's she doing?
Ain't no telling.
She's looking around at things. We pass through the doors, and the guard shuts them behind us. Valerie and I are once again standing in silence.
Well, I'll see you around.
This weekend, right? We have to do our project.
Yep. It's a date.
Heart. She winks at me, then turns around and leaves. I call after her. It's not a date! My protest falls on deaf ears. Oh well, I'm sure she was joking anyway. Maybe. She's just looking.
She's having a good time.
I head to the parking lot.
She thinks she's sneaky, but she's not.
Once I reach my bike, I drive home. Nikki still isn't home by the time I return. Where could she be? I reach into my pocket for my phone and grasp empty air. Shit, not again.
Mm-hmm.
It's too late now, but dude, just wait till morning.
Yeah.
That security guard is not letting you in.
Oh no, most definitely not.
I turn off my alarm and roll out of bed. Time to get ready for class. As I head downstairs, I feel uneasy. Today will be our first match. I really hope Yuna was able to work her magic against the sponsor. Nikki is rummaging around in the living room, and I smile when I see her. Even when I'm stressed or worried, Nikki always seems to know how to put my mind at ease. Hey, Nikki. Just the person I was hoping to see.
Look, if you're hungry, you have to find your own food. I don't have time to cook today.
Okay.
The fuck's wrong with you? She doesn't pause to look at me when she speaks. She continues gathering what she needs for the day. Not quite the welcome I was expecting. You okay?
Yes, just in a hurry.
Oh, do you need a ride to school? She freezes, then whirls
Oh,
on
now
me.
you offer me a ride? A little too late for that.
She throws her books into her bag. She doesn't seem okay. Uh-oh. Is it time of the month again? Please. Please, no.
Please no.
What crawled up her butt and died?
I'll be okay with that last
Tank,
one.
I need it out here. Top to bottom.
One.
She doesn't seem okay.
That's the perfect one. Shut up.
Somebody's going to bed.
He's sleepy.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. Did something happen? She just stares at me. Did I do something wrong? Why is she looking at me like it's my fault? I don't answer, Nikki sighs.
I need to get to school. I'll see you later.
I feel like I needed my phone. She's out the door before I can say goodbye. That was weird. Shrugging, I head into the kitchen and whip up a quick breakfast. Hopefully she's in a better mood next time I see her. After
Bet
eating...
we would have gotten our phone if we had chosen the other thing, the sneak up.
I don't know. I don't know that we would have.
Yeah.
After eating, I hop on my bike and drive to school. Yuna is already in class when I arrive. She waves as I walk in, and I sit beside her. Hey, Yuna.
Hey!
She wears a wide grin and fidgets with excitement. You seem like you're in a good mood.
I am.
She pauses.
Aren't you?
I guess so.
I thought you'd be a little more excited than that.
Listen, bitch, I still don't have my phone. Really? How come?
Well, I guess I just assumed that this had been hard for you, and I thought I'd helped bring you some relief.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
You know, I found you a sponsor.
Oh! That's amazing! How did you manage that?
I called in a favor, but that doesn't matter. I've already set up your account with them, and repairs are underway. They started as soon as the paperwork was signed, so your gears will be as good as new in time for the match today.
I don't know how to thank you.
You don't have to. I promised I'd find you one, and I always keep my promises.
Friends don't lie. I don't know what to do without you. You're a lifesaver. Yuna blush deepens, and she seems pleased by my words. You should come meet the team before the match, and we can share the good news together.
Sure, as long as I won't intrude on anything.
You won't. She nods. So, I know we won't get our scores back this class, but how do you think we did on the project?
Just
You
we didn't
know
work
what?
on it at all.
I think we'll get a great
We
mark.
worked on it once.
Well, once, yeah, that's fair.
She turns sheepish and looks
I'm
away.
actually a little surprised.
How come?
Well, since we weren't able to find time to meet over the weekend, I wasn't sure how much time we'd be able to put into it.
I was a bit surprised when you sent me the entire section on Sunday.
I was surprised when you finished your half first. We completed the project before the weekend even ended.
Oh! Because we're students, remember? You gotta kindly ask me to never do that again.
Yes, please, never do that again. That sound was just not what I wanted to hear.
I'm really glad that I was able to have you as my partner.
Ouch, bow wow. Now I'm the one feeling a little shy. I really enjoyed working with you too. Glad I didn't disappoint. I was wondering, what the hell is that on the wall? It's my toe. Little gap there. It's like, I just saw that and I was like, the fuck is that? What is that? And I was like, oh, that's my toe. I have my foot up.
Are you gonna be okay?
My foot up against the wall.
Oh
From
boy.
under my desk. As our conversation winds to a close, the professor comes in and starts the class. I think a combination of heat and just generally the days, yeah. The professor wraps up the lesson and students begin to file out of the classroom. I gather up my belongings and head out of the class. I want to text my team, but when I reach for my pocket, I find empty air. Bam. My phone's still in my gear, which is still undergoing repairs. Yuna walks beside me. How much longer do you think until the repairs are done?
Probably most of the afternoon. That's how long it usually takes, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Is something wrong?
I don't want to tell her my phone's in there. I might bring up some awkward questions about what it's doing in there. I recall the team's reaction from yesterday, and I am confident in my decision to avoid the topic. I'm just eager to check up on my gear. She nods understandingly, a small smile on her lips. I feel like our confidence before is causing a lot of troubles with the fact that we lost our phone and our gear.
When should I come meet the team?
How about once the repairs are done? We can meet in front of the hangar and I'll let you in.
Great, I'll see you then.
Yuna slings her bag over her shoulder and heads off. I really should text my team about the repairs now rather than later.
Email them.
It should be fine to go collect my phone. Make my way to the hangar, but Eagle isn't in its usual dock. They must have moved it so they could complete the repairs without any chance of accidentally harming the surrounding gears.
Fuck surrounding gears.
I circle around the hangar until I come up on an enclosed area in the far corner, well away from the parked gears. As I approach, I can hear the whir of machinery muffled through the heavy doors, which are open ajar. I peek inside and see Eagle and Emerald surrounded by a group of mechanics. Push on the door, but before I can enter, one of the mechanics jogs over to me.
Sorry. Only personnel may enter here.
My gear is here.
Then it's undergoing repairs right now.
I know, but I need to get something from my gear.
You can get it when repairs are complete.
Actually, I need it now.
Why? What is it?
Make up something really important, just let me get in, or this is so embarrassing. See you later. Gotta go to charge my phone, it's almost dead.
Have fun.
Just go hang out in your gear.
Yeah.
Charge it in there.
Don't leave it in your gear.
Bottom to top. Make up something really important.
That's not gonna get us anywhere.
No. We really should just tell the truth here, but rules are rules. Unless anybody wants to reroll. This is still better than just let me get it.
Yeah, that's fair.
A reroll, it doesn't guarantee us getting this is so embarrassing.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm afraid to get just let me get it. So I guess we'll just have to go with this one.
It's my medication.
Ooh, that's really bad.
His eyes go wide.
Medication?
Yeah, I left it in the cockpit.
Okay, I'll make an exception for you. But please, try to remember to have everything removed from your gear for next time.
I will.
Which one's your gear? I'll get it for you.
Fuck! It's okay, I can get it.
Sorry, but I can't let you go back there. It's a liability issue. Tell me, which one is it and I'll get it for you.
Uh-oh. It's okay, I don't want to make trouble for you. I'll come back later.
I thought you said this was important.
Clearly, I didn't think this through. I meekly point to Eagle. It's, that one.
Wait here.
He closes the door. After a few minutes, he returns with my phone in his hand.
I couldn't find your medication, but I found this phone charging in your cockpit.
Oh, so that's where I left it. Gives me a strange look and he hands me my phone. The medication is to help with my memory. He doesn't seem amused.
Ironic that you misplaced it then.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for this. I guess I'll look in my room again for the meds. I leave as he shuts the door. That turned out better than expected.
Yeah?
Yeah, that did turn out better than
Much
expected.
better than expected.
As I walked toward the exit, I looked my phone and greeted by 13 messages.
And 46 missed calls.
They're all from Nikki. Now that I think about it, I don't remember if I saw her last night. Open them up, I read them in succession. Hello, my favorite big bro. How would you feel about picking me up from Megumi's tonight? Did you get my last text? Cooking class is almost over, and I'd really like to go hang out with Megumi. She can give me a ride over, but can you give me a ride home? Is that a no? You don't want to get me, you should say so. Fine, I'll take the bus. Are you mad at me? What did I do? Whatever it is, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad anymore. Dude, why are you ignoring me? Just tell me. Wow, okay, I literally make all your meals and you can't even do this one little favor for me? Stop being such a jerk. I'm on the bus now, thanks to someone. Guess whose team now has a sponsor and their gears are already undergoing repairs. Oh, that last text was sent from Yuna this morning before class. Well, this explains a lot. No wonder Nikki was so moody this morning. I'm sure once I tell her it was all a misunderstanding, she'll be fine. Shoot my team a text. Gears are undergoing repairs. Meet in the hangar in 2 hours. Now that that's taken care of, I still have a lot of time to kill. I wonder what I should do. Yuna or Mayu?
Who should we do? Evens odds.
Evens odds. That is a 12. Even, so Mayu. Our small blue-haired girl.
No reroll. Good.
It's such a nice day out that I decided to do some studying outside. I make myself comfortable on a bench in the courtyard when I see Mayu walk past. She's carrying a violin case with her. Hey, Mayu! I stand and wave. She turns on the sound of her name and comes over to seize me.
Hi! I didn't see you there.
No worries. Where are you headed?
I'm going to the music room.
This is some Your Lie in April shit. That's cool. You play violin? Yeah, I took lessons as a kid and played all through high school.
That's great! I started when I was a kid too. My father always believed that music is an integral part of a person's education.
Father.
You good?
Sounds like a smart man.
He is.
That's like her entire thing is her father like forced her to be a smart kid. I'd love to hear you play sometime. Maya's eyes grow wide and her hands tremble.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd be too embarrassed.
I would say that except for the fact that I literally walk around conventions playing my melodica all the time. How come?
It's so embarrassing to play in front of an audience. I practice alone.
Am I becoming a melodica douche?
A little bit. Coming.
So, you never performed at a recital or anything? She shakes her head.
No, I've always had private lessons, so I've never had to play in front of a crowd before.
Private lessons, father. I'm just gonna keep highlighting these things.
What's the number?
It's 2 apparently. 222.
Alright.
Guess we're not doing anything.
Okay, alright. Thanks for joining us out tonight, guys. It's been fun and all. I've been CBQ.
We're at a bit of the
We're at an
limit.
impasse.
Yep. Top to bottom.
Man, I was hoping it was 2.
Yeah, after we just said that.
Just because of all the 2s.
What are you scared of? Why would you be embarrassed?
What if they don't think I'm good?
You'll never know if you only play in private.
That is true.
Also, I don't know why I said that she had blue hair. She definitely doesn't have blue hair. It's just black. For some reason, I associated her with having blue hair. Maybe it looks blue in comparison to like Sho and Mayu, or
maybe
Sho and why can't Kaguya's hair?
Yeah.
She's eating food. Okay, how about we make a deal? I'll do something embarrassing, then you'll play for me.
No, you don't have to do that.
But if I do, you'll play for me, right? She bites her lip. Worry clouds her eyes. Don't be afraid. Watch this. In one long leap, I jump onto the bench, but I miscalculate my distance and my foot hits the edge of the seat. I windmill my arms trying to catch my balance, but end up toppling over the back of the bench, falling face first onto the grass. All of the surrounding students pause to stare at me, and the laughter that follows seems to stretch forever before it gradually dies down. As everyone loses interest, I untangle my limbs and push myself to standing. My cheeks are burning as I check myself for bruises. That definitely didn't go as planned.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Mayur's face and neck are bright red, and as I straighten up, she hides her face in her hands.
I can't believe you did that!
Yeah.
Aw, hey. Why are you embarrassed? I'm the one who did that, and I'm okay.
I don't know.
She lowers her hands and glances at me. I grin at her. See? I'm still alive. Mayu hesitates, then she laughs. I've never noticed how cute her laugh is. She notices me staring and hides her laughter with her hand.
What?
Nothing. It's your turn now. Mayu shakes her head.
I can't! It's too embarrassing! But I promise, I'll play for you another time. But only when it's just you.
Gotcha, well. I nod. I'll hold you to it. She smiles.
I'd better get to practice now.
Sure, I'm gonna go somewhere where no one just watched me do that. Mayu giggles again and waves goodbye. You know, the longer we play this game, the more I'm A-okay with our character sounding like Kevin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can dig that. The longer we play this game, the more disappointed I am because I just like, my brain's just like, when's shit gonna hit the fan? When's it gonna be terrifying? Who's dying first? Which one's Monica?
I was gonna say, because too much Doki.
Mm-hmm.
Not all games go Doki Doki.
I know.
This game came out before Doki Doki Literature Club. I stop to grab a coffee at the campus cafe and sip slowly at the hot liquid. This is our first time being at the cafe. New background. Repair should be done by now. Time to go meet everyone. I finish the drink and make my way to the hangar. Literally, it was only there just for that moment. As promised, Yuna is waiting for me in front of the hangar doors. It's funny, that sound effect I hear and I just go, why does it sound like a drill? And then I realize, like, no, that actually is what, like, automatic locks sound like when they're unlocking. After a quick greeting, I swipe open the entrance. A different guard from last night sits in front of the doors.
Well, that's good.
He barely glances at us as I lead Yuna into the hangar and towards my gear. Hell yeah, look at him. Once it comes into view, I freeze. The magnificent beauty that is a restored eagle nearly brings a tear to my eye. I circle it, but can't detect even a scratch on its armor. If I didn't know any better, I would have never guessed this gear had just gone through a battle.
Wow, they really did a good job, didn't they? It doesn't even look like the same robot.
Realizing what she just said, she quickly backtracks.
Not that your gear didn't look good before. I just meant from the battle. It looks better than it did yesterday.
I know my mech's a heap of junk. I cut her off with a laugh. It's okay, I get it. And I agree. She nods, looking a little relieved. So far we have 2 shy girls, a sex girl, and a tsundere.
Yep. Is that it? Is that all we get?
That's all we had from the cover.
Ah. That's
So,
fair.
I don't know if we get more or what,
I'm
but...
not passionate about any of these girls. I gotta see something. They gotta give me something.
I like Cowardly so far.
She's pretty cute, but like, I need more. I need more from her.
Sho and Mayu trickle in after, then split up and do their own inspection of their robots. Yuna and I wait patiently for them to gather around us.
The repairs. You got us a sponsor?
I didn't. Yuna did. At the mention of her name, Yuna waves to everyone. Yuna, this is Kaori, Sho, and Mayu.
Care about any of these girls, Paladin? I just want our boy. Just like
Hidden option, Sho.
Like I don't even need to date him. I just need to be with him.
You just need to hang out
I
with
just
him.
need him in our lives.
Each person nods what their name is called. Everyone, this is Yuna, my contact from the SBA. She's the one who somehow snagged us a sponsor in the nick of time.
Who is it?
I have no idea. Luckily, Yuna helps me out before I make too much of a fool of
It's
myself.
Dashu.
Sho and Mayu glance at each other in surprise, and Kaori takes a long look at Yuna.
You're the Misaki girl, right?
Yuna fidgets slightly, clearly uncomfortable about Kaori's gaze.
Yes.
Then Dashu must be.
Yes.
Kaori just nods. Mayu's voice is soft but kind.
Thank you so much for what you've done. We really appreciate it.
What the fuck happened? What did she do?
Is she a rich girl? Is that Daddy's company? Is that her company?
Was she on some sort of like weird like sex commercial?
I don't know.
Yeah, we understand how difficult this must have been for you.
What?
What the fuck does that mean?
Ah.
Even Sho is unusually solemn.
It's really no problem at all. I was just doing my job.
Oh, I didn't know you guys knew Yuna.
We don't.
Yuna laughs nervously.
Anyway, it was really nice meeting you all, but I
Intrigue.
need to get going.
Yep. Adding another layer of depth.
She doesn't look anyone in the eye and seems impatient to leave. You should stay.
Thanks, but I've got some errands to run, and I'm sure you'll want to test out your gears before the match. I'll be there to cheer you guys on, though.
Does anybody want to tell me what the fuck that was about? This is a little strange. I hope we didn't offend her.
That's one thing taken care of.
Kaori looks straight at
I
me.
hope you know how to activate that override mode thing. We'll plan our strategy around you using it.
That's not the best decision. No foreplay before turning it on? Not possible, or I still don't know how to.
Gotta hope two. Or the middle.
Bottom, middle, top, actually. Oh, I said bottom, middle, top, didn't I? So,
Yes,
the 2 is no foreplay before turning it on.
you did. Yes.
And there's nobody in chat, which means
Yes.
I can't just go on. I just can't do that on demand. You know, it takes care and attention.
I never knew you were so needy.
Of course, low blow, man. We both grin. Kaori looks annoyed. I high five Sho.
Can you idiots try and focus for 10 seconds?
Boy. Why don't we have any more boys?
I was busy thinking about boys.
Da-dum,
Boys.
da-dum. I wasn't thinking about boys. I was thinking about show.
I was busy thinking about Sho.
Da-dum.
Show. Show. I was busy thinking about show.
Do-do-do.
Slinky.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Where's boy? God, she's cute.
Was that right?
What a stinker. Give me.
Hi, honey. Baby.
Look, I really don't know how to initiate
Maybe
it.
we can just do what you did last time.
Maya shakes
You
her
mean
head.
die?
Last time it activated when his energy level got low. I don't think it's a good idea to risk that, especially against a non-AI team.
He's telling her secrets.
He's attempting escape at this point.
Your baby.
Calorie says. I hear steps of the small one.
Your boy.
I do hear boy.
We can find boy.
No, he's on his way in here.
Mayu's right.
He come. Here he come. Here he come. Good boy. It's weird.
It's really weird because, like,
You can spot clean him.
you might have to.
Boy.
You can tell if it's boy or girl because boy has a little pink nose.
He's got a chocolate chip nose.
He's also much bigger than her. We might as well go ahead and put him up while we have both of them here.
That's fair. Oh, I rubbed your nose. I'm sorry. Oh, that's not Oh, that's kisses. Hi, babies.
What about your weapons?
Yeah, about that. A voice interrupts me.
Hi, are you the owner of this gear?
Uh-oh. He points to Eagle. Whoa, how long has this guy been standing here?
Yeah.
Your weapons cleared custom. Please sign here.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah!
hell yes. He holds out a tablet with an X indicating where I should sign.
I glance at my team, but they're all as dumbfounded as I am.
Okay. After signing on the tablet, I give the device back to him. Talk about convenient coincidence.
What? We've been emailing you for the last 4 days asking you to claim your weaponry.
Really?
I'm only here because obviously you don't know what to do and I want to close this work ticket.
That's fair.
Is my email still not fucking working? I fall silent. Show lets out a snicker and cowrie face palms. Sorry, my bad.
Ooh,
After insuring the signature, insuring? Is that insuring?
insuring.
Okay, on his tablet processes, he nods and leaves.
There's two insurings.
Well-
Insure is the action, and insure with an I is like, like.
I was having a
payment
hard
thing.
time reading it because of the font.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I have weapons now.
Finally. Go configure your gear and join us in the simulation when you're ready. We'll get started with a warm-up.
I nod.
Do you want to stop?
No, I just like it cut out, the sound cut out for a second. I realized
Oh.
that's the subwoofer.
Oh, it's because it was moved.
Yeah, the wires in I think like the right one are kind of weird.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I mean, it doesn't break anything. It's just eventually I will need to
It
replace
beeps
those
like my
speakers.
laptop.
I head to Eagle and make my way into the cockpit. Make my
Gear
way into the
initialization
dig
sequence
Most females have one
completed.
of those.
hole. Cockpit.
Cockpits. I mean, technically everyone has one of those because we all have booty holes. Girl, that's a
Loading
booty hole.
gear layout screen.
I navigate through my gear options and configure it to my preferences. After a little bit of time, everything seems to be where it should be. Eagle, save configuration, and set as default.
Completed. You have a pending virtual simulation request.
Sorry, we're in the gear. I should actually use my correct voice. Please, start it up.
In progress.
I wait as Eagle connects me into my team's virtual simulation match.
Ah, there's Mr. Broseph.
Yup.
Nice.
I direct Eagle to grab its weapons and test
It
them out.
looks like your equipment registered just fine.
Time for a fight.
Good. Let's see what you can do solo, so we can baseline your abilities.
Alright, I have to make decisions now.
Alright.
Oh no, I don't. We have to do one more first. Top to bottom. I'll give it my best.
Go for it.
Sounds good to me.
Let's match you up with a level 48 AI program.
Level 48?
That seems a bit high for just a match to gauge his abilities.
Why? All of us can beat that on our own.
Yeah, but not on our first try. We lost numerous times before learning its pattern.
Level 48. Change that to level 50. Maybe a bit lower wouldn't hurt, or I'm up for it. Top to bottom. I'm up for it.
Alright. I mean, it's virtual. It's not like it's gonna hurt him.
Nah.
It's not like it's gonna hurt our baby.
I don't mind the challenge. Go ahead.
See, Show? At least he's willing to try something hard.
Maybe you should try something hard.
Bow wow.
What did you say?
Oh my.
Kaori's gear point displayed at Emerald.
Wait, I didn't mean it to sound like that.
Bam! Emerald destroyed.
Okay, maybe I deserved that.
So about that level 8 48 AI.
Shut up! I'm loading it now!
She's all frazzled. Kaori disables her video feed, but I can guarantee her cheeks are burning. Which ones?
Oof.
I'll make sure her cheeks are burning.
Oof.
My teammates' gears vanish as they enter spectator mode. A few seconds later, an enemy gear prompts on my radar.
They're so cute.
Alright, Eagle, let's show them what we got.
Combat mode activated.
I begin by equipping my rifle and blasting the AI with energy rounds. The rounds mostly connect, bouncing off the edges of the shield. Something must be wrong with the aim. I'm not that bad of a shot. Well, I can't use those. I switch in my sword and grin. I'm just as lethal with the blade anyway. Raising my sword, I take a striking stance. My blade isn't powering up. I barely have time to register what happens when I see a sword charging at me.
Uh-oh.
Dodge! I block the attack just in time, but still eat up a lot of damage. These higher level AIs are no joke. The AI charges me again, and I'm forced to block. For the rest of the match, I'm stuck in a defensive position as all of my weapons do very little damage. It's not long before my energy is drained and I get depowered. My weaponry barely did any damage. Kaori sighs with it.
I mean, I didn't expect much, but that was really bad.
My equipment wasn't functioning properly.
Really? What happened?
I'm not... Sorry, I keep forgetting that I'm in Yami Yugi voice. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check out now. I'm gonna check now. My team waits patiently as I run some diagnostic tools. Ah, I think I've got it. It looks like equipment wasn't calibrated after Customs did their in-depth examination. That's why the aim and attacks were off.
Is it something you can fix?
Not exactly. There are some hardware tweaks that need to be done, but I think this may require an engineer.
I suppose that makes sense. Gears also need the occasional tire rotation and oil change to make sure they function well.
It's funny because he's a mechanic.
That's great. But in case you didn't notice, we don't have an engineer.
I think I might know someone. I'll meet you guys in the hangar. Lights flash green on my teammates' comm screens, and they disconnect from their simulator. After jumping out of my cockpit, I reunite with the team and dial Valerie's number. Okay, there's only 3.
Hello.
It's a 3-number code. Hey. I can practically hear the smile in her voice.
I knew you'd call.
How?
Just a hunch.
Was it something you saw in my gear last night? She laughs.
Call it an engineer's intuition. So, I'm guessing something's not working right, and you're in need of an engineer.
Actually, yeah.
Luckily, I can help.
Thanks, Valerie. Come meet us by Eagle.
Okay, I'll be there in a few minutes.
We might end this one a little bit early. I have work at 7.
That's
We
fair.
started late.
That's fair.
We don't have to wait long before Valerie arrives. I wave her over and she stands right beside me.
Thinking like 9:30 or...
Yeah, 9:30, 9:45, something like that is fine.
Okay.
more drink.
I feel bad that I don't want anymore. My tummy feels bad. I feel like the sherbet champagne was not a good idea. I think if I have some sparkling what's the M one? My favorite, my second favorite. What is it? Shoot, Moscato. If I get some sparkling Moscato, I think it'll taste good with that. But that was just not a good idea.
Champagne was not a good idea.
Champagne was a bad idea. Even Prosecco would be better, but regular sparkling wine is not a good choice.
Thanks for coming.
Of course. I wouldn't leave you hanging when you need me.
She smiles broadly. Show cause.
Right, so this is the team.
I point to each one of them in turn.
This is Mayu, Sho, and Kaori.
Both Mayu and Sho wave while Kaori nods.
Everyone, this is...
I'm Valerie. I watched your match during the qualifiers and was impressed by all of you. It's great to finally meet you.
Believe me, it is great to meet you too.
Go pee! Alright, pee break, guys. He is wildin' in there. Oh, goodness. So, I started Paladin on Stranger Things Season 2 today. I think he likes it. I hope he likes it. It's good. He says it's good. And I bought all 4 Stranger Things ice cream, and you guys saw my shirt, which now has something on it, but it's a little too warm to wear the shirt right now, so. I think we have an extra box fan in our garage. I might bring it over here. If I can find it. Unless my parents are the ones using it. I don't know. I have no idea how many boxes. Oh no, not right now. But during the middle of the day when it's like 90, 100 degrees outside, we can. Oh, that's fair. I was. We should probably do that. Excuse me, boys and girls. I don't like when they blink. It's weird. It's not even too real. It's just weird. I'm just glad Valerie's eyes are closed. Having a problem? Oh, excuse me, guys. Whew.
Sorry, I came back with snacks.
Mayu glances at Sho while Valerie smirks.
So, you're an engineer?
That's right.
Ow.
Kaori points to Eagle.
Are you able to calibrate his weaponry?
Yeah, my equipment just passed through customs and the calibrations are off.
Yeah, I thought that was her. I was like, why is she so quiet?
Leave it to me.
Yeah, it doesn't help that our colors are nearly identical.
Yeah. She saunters over to the Eagle's terminal and turns it on. Kaori follows closely behind her and watches her work. Occasionally she'll ask a question which Valerie will happily answer. Sho, Mayu, and I hang back to give her space to work.
I don't know where you found such a hot engineer, but thank you for bringing her here.
I met her in class, she's into me, or I've seen hotter. This is pretty tasty.
Good. Glad you like it. Number the numbers, Paladin. Shut up. We weren't talking to you.
Stop that.
Sorry, it's making me do a weird thing. I don't know what that's about.
I've seen hotter. I guess she's alright.
Are you blind?
My pouts in size. Are you alright, Maya?
Yeah, I'm fine.
But she joins the girls right after answering. Joe and I exchange a glance. What's up with her?
I don't know.
Was it something we said?
Must be that time of the month again.
Never, ever say that. I've learned that. You don't blame shit on people having periods.
Really don't. Like,
Instinctively, we both back further away from the girls.
I think we dodged a bullet there.
Probably. This game was made by a man! Or quite possibly had men on the team. Valerie not only calibrated my weapons, but she also tweaked the rest of my team's gears to improve everyone's performance.
Phew, well, that about does it.
This game is a slow burn, isn't it?
it really is.
I didn't know that changing one small setting will increase my power by 10%.
Tomorrow, try on her new outfit that's coming to my house.
Nice. Why isn't it going to her house?
Because she's already technically moved out.
Oh.
She can't receive mail there anymore.
Yup. Trust me, you'll notice the difference in your match today.
Calvary seems impressed.
Your gears are all ready to go, so I'm gonna head out. I've still got some things to get done if I want to catch your match.
Not enough. I'm gonna go.
Let me know how all of your equipment feel when you test them out again. If I need to do some more tweaking, I will.
Sure. Thanks again for doing this.
It was my pleasure. Good luck with the match. I'll be cheering for you.
I essentially need just a bottle of vinegar to dump Cholula into, and that's really what I want.
You just want vinegar and Cholula?
I just want vinegar and Cholula. Is that so much to ask?
Yes. Yes, it is.
It needs to
She
be
waves
spicy.
goodbye and leaves.
Yes.
Good luck with the...
Oh.
Careful. What are you doing?
I can't wait to test out those changes she made. She said she increased my speed. Those guys will eat my dust out there.
It's gonna
I
eat my
watched her
ass
improve
out
the
there.
coolant in my weaponry. She does seem very knowledgeable about gears.
Okay, now that everyone's gears have been improved and weapons recalibrated, let's try out those changes in the simulator.
Excuse me. Within minutes, we are back in the virtual arena.
All right, we don't have too much time, so we'll do a team match.
Sounds good.
What's the plan this time?
No plan. Being able to improvise during a match is important. Keep communications open so we can change tactics accordingly.
I'll kick the shit out of them. You guys stand by and watch.
I'll load in a pre-made AI team now.
Which would be 2 range, 2 melee. Just like last time. Yep. 2 range, 2 melee, just like last time.
Let's go!
We spread out and each face our own targets. Looks like I'm not the only one who wants to see what their new calibrations can do. I face my opponent and go for my rifle. The enemy charges me, so I take aim. Wait. I throw my shot and miss the enemy miss as the enemy quickly approaches. Luckily, I dodged the sword just in time to shoot another blast, which connects. The eye shield shimmers as it takes damage. That was close, but it looks like my weapons are finally working. Just to be sure, I run through my other weapons. Everything seems to be working in working order. As I settle on my longsword, I see the looming shadow of an attack. Dodge! I quickly block the attack. That wasn't dodge!
Every time you click dodge, it blocks, so...
I know. And when the AI moves to block, I change sides and strike from above instead. The AI does not move fast enough and absorbs the blow. Before it can recover, I slice it again from below, and the AI goes dark. Soon the match is over. Looks like things are working perfectly on my end.
Same here. The tweak Valerie made might look small on paper, but the extra speed feels a lot better.
My rifle cooldown period also dropped about half a second.
Nice.
Good. Between the gear repairs and collaboration upgrades, we should have a strong performance today.
Did she say collaboration upgrades?
Calibration.
I know that's what it says here. I think she said collaboration
She might
upgrades.
have. Low budget, I guess?
This game is definitely low budget. Suddenly a notification pops up on my screen. Hello, Ace 204911 pilot. Your battle is scheduled to begin soon. Please exit your gear so it may undergo pre-match preparation. Hey, did you guys just receive a message too?
Oh, that reminds me. We completely forgot to pick a team name.
Oh yeah, we should probably have done that a long time ago.
Ace 204911 doesn't go well on a t-shirt.
I don't know.
I think it sounds pretty cool.
I was gonna say, well, the Ace and 11 part, but if you just named yourself as 2049,
it's pretty cool.
I mean, it would be like us naming ourselves, like if we decided to make a band today and just calling it 2019.
Yeah, fair.
But still, what a ballsy fucking move, naming yourself the
Right?
current year.
Yeah?
The year the band was created. Then everybody be like, hey, do you remember when 2019 was formed?
2019.
Are you a fucking dumbass? 2019. Better yet, no.
Name it the year that you think the band's gonna break up.
Yeah, I was about to say, name it 2034 or something like that. It's like, why are they called 2034? And then the year 2034 shows up and goes, all right, it's been a fun ride, everybody.
No. 2033 shows up, and we have a falling out that lasts throughout the entire year, and then we finally come forward at 2034 and break up.
No, we do. We break up. No, we break up earlier. And then when 2034 comes around, we have a get back together tour.
Perfect.
We can choose a name later. Mayu and I will meet you guys in the pre-combat room.
In their skimpy outfits.
Okay.
Sounds good. Chips.
We quickly hop out of our gears and separate into our corresponding changing rooms. Once we change into our pilot suits, we meet in front of the holo table in pre-combat room. I'm not even gonna correct.
Do we know who we're matched against?
No.
Oh, is it gonna be the guy from, remember that guy we talked to that was from, that ranked 22nd?
Oh, man.
Don't they tell you at Ace who you'll play?
Oh, Maya shakes her head.
No, they do. I think it's just been a busy week for us, so we didn't check.
Perfect.
Yeah. Getting a sponsor was our top priority. I didn't have the time to research our opponent.
Guess we're all finding out now then.
Kaori nods as she flips through the menus on the holo
Let's
table.
see here. ACE 204911 versus...
Kaori suddenly deflates while Sho perks up with excitement.
Yes!
Versus Claw the Wild.
You're in for a treat, Brosif.
Well, you seem excited, but Kaori looks like she less than pleased.
Nah, that's just her default expression.
Shut up, you idiot! Of course you like Claw of the Wild.
Can someone please fill me in?
Well, the leader of that team is in the same dorm as Sho, Tatsuo Kimura.
Oh, okay. That still doesn't explain why Kaori...
Because he's even more annoying than Sho.
Yee!
Is he an ex?
Sho crosses his arms.
So rude. Tatsuo and I are incredibly pleasant.
Maybe we should plan for the match while we still have time?
No, let's keep talking about this. I want, like, this is interesting. Let's go.
I like this.
We all glance at Mayu.
I mean, if it's not too much trouble.
It is Mayu, please. Let us continue with... Sorry, Mayu, the adults are talking.
Oh!
I've actually said that at work before. to absolutely... The thing was, I was talking to my manager who was like in his 40s. I was talking, it was me and a coworker that's around the same age. We were talking about video games, and he doesn't care about video games at all. Like, he's, you know, in his 40s and was like a football star.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't give a shit. Like, he is, if you have ever in your entire life imagined a stereotypical macho man, like too tough, scared to share his emotions. Like, I am a football, I am a football, baseball, track star, but I had an injury in high school.
I pushed kids into the lockers when I was in high school.
Like, I drank when I was in middle school, and like
smoked in the 5th grade.
But then a back injury caused me to not go pro. That is my manager. And he responds like we were talking about a video game or something, and I can't remember what he said, but I basically just turned to him and I went, "Excuse me, the adults are talking." Because we were talking about like the most like inane shit, and the fact that I said like that's how we communicate is just with like completely and totally backhanded insults.
Oof.
That's just how we communicate at work.
Oof.
It's great. But I did absolutely throw down an "excuse me, the adults are talking" moment.
It's okay. Paladin throws that at me all the time.
She's right. I'll pull up what information I can on Claw of the Wind.
I thought they were wild.
They are. Cowrie's just fucking up today.
Low budget.
Just one shot. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's right. It just has to be there. You just have to do it. It doesn't have to be correct. Just do it. She didn't even say. Did she say Claw of the Wind or Call of the Wind?
She said Claw of the Wind.
Okay, I thought she said Call of, or thought she said Call of the Wind.
We wait while Cowrie sets up the playing field on the hologram. Soon, both our gears and the enemy's gears populate the field.
Okay, done. Show, do you have some insight on them?
Sho scrunches his
The
brows.
team is basically Tatsuo. If we can take him out, then the rest won't be much of a challenge without his leadership.
If he's calling the shots, wouldn't he be hanging back in a safe position?
Hell no.
It's not his style. He'll be the one charging in head first.
Leaders lead from the front. Good leaders lead from the front.
Odds evens.
That's a 1. Odd. Seems like a tactical error.
Go for it.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage? Cowrie nods.
We can set up a trap and focus target him when he rushes in.
We watch as Cowrie maps out the plan of operation.
This might actually work.
I agree.
Evens odds.
12. The plan is good. Sounds fine to me.
I think his teammates will work hard to protect him if they see what we're doing.
Should say make a save point really quick.
Probably.
That's true.
We think for a moment.
One of us can divert their attention at the start of the match to get them to separate.
Huh? One person against 3 gears? That's a suicide mission.
I did almost the same thing with no weapons last time.
It's about winning the match, Show, not the individual battle. This sets us up with a favorable trade.
That makes sense, but who will be the decoy?
I will. We look at each other. Whoever is picked will surely be depowered, but hopefully they can keep the enemy distracted long enough for Tatsuo to be taken out. Send Sho, make it Mayu, stay silent. It should be Cowrie, or I'll do it. That's 5, so that's you.
Just go in order. Oh, it's me? Oh, okay.
Well, I could do it with the D20 as well, just by 4s instead, if you don't want to pull up your thing. Here, let me do it.
Okay.
Just top bottom?
Top to bottom.
All right. I was going to roll off. 12. That would be 3.
All right. Do it.
So send Sho. Sho's got it.
What?
Agreed.
Sho scratches the back of his head.
Are you guys serious? Sending me on the suicide mission?
You're the fast guy. Dodge their fucking attacks.
You are the fast
Don't
guy.
make it sound so grim.
Mayu sniffles.
Mayu?
I'll miss you.
Perfect. Just steps back, panic washing over his face.
Hey, don't say stuff like that!
If it was the girls, I would have re-rolled because I knew that was not going to be funny.
I see Cowrie crack a smile while Mayu's acting. At least I hope it's just an act. It's pretty convincing.
Anyways, keep them off as long as you can, and we'll make a sweeping advance after depowering Tetsuo.
Fine. I'll keep them busy for you guys.
Thanks, Broseph. Besides, do you really want to fight your
Thank
friend?
you, Sho.
That's fair. I mean, he probably does.
As if on cue, the map flashes red and the arena entrance door slides
All
open.
right,
Yee.
time to show them what we got.
Boo!
Calorie lets out a sigh.
You said show in your head, didn't you?
Maybe.
That doesn't show very well without text.
It really doesn't. Mayu stifles a giggle. If anything, you can always count on Show to keep up team morale.
Let's go!
Oh.
As we enter the arena in our gears, the first thing I notice is a packed stadium. This is still a top 25 team intramural match, so it makes sense people would come out to watch. My heart pounds in my chest.
This is our first match against live opponents. The anticipation is both exciting and nerve-wracking.
Alright, I think they're gonna have me do buttons soon.
Alright, get
The
ready.
enemy team enters from the other side of the arena.
Are you shitting
What
me?
the fuck is this?
Justice illuminates the battlefield. 2 worthy predators enter, but a single phoenix shall rise
I
from
fucking
the ashes
love these
of
guys.
war.
Oh my god.
I love these guys.
Oh my god.
I can hear her cringe through her comm.
Isn't he the greatest?
Let glory and honor commemorate this day, for the crossing of our paths is nothing short of destiny.
Alright, let's do it.
Sorry, I'm busy being the guy on the right.
You want me to push the buttons for you?
No.
I'm changing my intercom to team chat only.
We shall face off in what will be told as legend for generations to come.
I just love the dude laying down. Hold on,
Yes,
can I?
the draw me like one
Can
of
I?
your friend spots.
Can I like? Oh, that just pulls up the map. I don't need that. I was trying to see if I couldn't get a shot with just the. Because you can't see the guy fucking laying down and draw me like one of your friends. Yeah, I mean you can see him, but I wanted to get it without text on him. Bah.
And muting show as well.
Blood and tears will be shed, for greatness demands the fiery cleansing of weakness.
Are you all ready for 8/20/49/11 versus Columbus, Ohio?
That's how you make a crowd sound, by the way.
Sure.
You just try to make the sound of an H by itself.
I know. It's funny. It's
That's what I like to hear.
The stadium lights go from red to yellow. My hands clutch my controls.
And begin!
Rhinos, take charge!
Oh, big cast.
As expected, their entire team does a full blitz towards us.
Focus and follow the plan.
All our comms flash green in a
Show,
confirmation.
break off from the group now.
On it.
Show's gear accelerates away while the rest of us remain in a tight formation.
Kinsmen, face me in glorious combat!
Tatsuo charges towards Sho while the 3 remaining gears head for us.
Crap, he didn't take the bait.
Well, yeah, we should have expected that he wouldn't because it's his fucking friend.
Yeah.
Oh no! Mayu and I will take care of these guys. You go help Show.
Okay. I activate my thrusters and boost past the enemy gears.
Uh-oh.
One of them tries to chase me, but it gets shot in the back by Mayu. It changes focus and turns back towards her and Kaori. The third guy just sort of like launched across the screen at the back there. Within a few seconds, I reach Sho and Tatsuo and are already locked in combat.
Show me your true power!
All right then, I'll show you.
Emerald dodges and boosts next to Eagle.
The power of friendship.
Boo! What?
Full disclosure, it sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Very anime-esque.
As do most things.
Rude.
Both our gears ready against Tatsuo. Sho fires an energy round at Tatsuo dodges. I raise my sword. Strike! My sword connects with Tatsuo's side, and he's pushed back by the blow. Taking advantage of his moment of weakness, I swing again, but Tatsuo blocks the last minute. Tatsuo grips his sword and charges towards me. Evade! I sidestep out of the way, but Tatsuo recovers and swings again. Before he can attack, his shield shimmers as it takes damage from an energy round. Sho boosts back out of range again. I take advantage of the moment and swing my sword. Slash! Without giving Tatsuo a chance to recover, I slash across his chest. He moves to block, but a second too late. Then I swing my sword around and slash at his side. Mustering up my energy, I raise my sword again and come down in a powerful blow. Tatsuo's gear flies back from the force before going dark.
Tatsuo is down. We're coming over now.
That's all of them. 8, 24, 9, 11.
We kicked their asses.
Nice.
We absolutely kicked their asses.
Nice.
Sho and I faced Mayu and Kaori. Although our gears are banged up, it's nothing compared to the depowered mech surrounding them.
Wow, you guys took them out in a 2-on-3?
Why do you sound surprised?
Yeah, Sho.
No, I mean, I was thinking
There's no good outcome from
that
this.
you guys did a great job. Bravo!
Now he's being condescending.
I know.
No, I wasn't.
So we're liars?
I love that they just gang up on Sho constantly.
I shake my head. He fell right into it. The announcer's voice catches us all by surprise.
Please exit the arena so we may prepare for the next battle.
We kicked their asses.
Just beating and banging around on the floor. He's just like hopping.
Yeah.
He's not galloping, he's just hopping.
Still in our gears, we make our way to the exit when Tatsuo appears
A
before us.
well-fought battle.
Yeah, man.
The bear hibernates to regain its strength.
I love this man.
But with powerful resolve, we will return to challenge the King of the Wild.
We're up for a rematch anytime, Tatsuo.
Sho and Tatsuo's gears shake
The
hands.
sun sets, and so we depart.
It's a pretty cool dude.
That's pretty cool, I can dig him.
Ducks, fly together!
Rhinos, ducks, like
No.
oof.
You know ducks fly together, right?
Yeah.
From the Mighty Ducks?
Yeah. Oh.
Ducks fly together. Tatsuo and his teammates all boost out of the arena in a V shape.
I can't even.
Ducks Fly Together is absolutely a reference to the Mighty
I
Ducks.
completely forgot about the Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks was a good show. My
What was
team,
the movie?
it was a movie, and then they made a TV show about it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The TV show was animated.
Oh, nice.
This should help bump us up into the top 20. Claw of the Wild are ranked 18th.
Well played.
Even though they didn't fall into our trap, Kaori saved us with her quick thinking.
It's a team effort. You guys didn't panic and followed through with the adjusted tactics.
We just have to keep competing like this and we'll be in the top 10 in no time.
And then that guy will be very upset that he didn't sponsor us.
Yeah. We all nod in agreement. What's up, Mayu? Mayu,
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking that your overdrive mode didn't activate this time.
Hey, it wasn't plot relevant. Kaori perks up.
Well, the steps leading up to that during the last match didn't happen this time around.
It might happen again. You never know.
That's true.
But we still don't know for sure if it would have activated either.
Kaori crosses her arms, but looks thoughtful.
It would be useful if we found out what triggers it.
Agreed. I plan on looking into it.
Maybe you can ask Valerie to help. She seems capable as an engineer. Speaking of which, I wonder if she was able to watch the match. And I wonder if she noticed any more changes she can help to improve our gears.
Start thinking.
I pull out my phone to text Valerie, but it looks like she already beat me to it. Wow, you are incredible. Congrats on the win.
And then,
Weird fucking emoji.
well, it's because I don't have the kanji keyboard.
Ah.
These are probably
The kissy faces.
I don't know if it's a kissy face, but it's
Some kind of kanji face.
yeah, it's definitely some kind of face that involves characters that I don't have on my keyboard.
Fair.
Because I don't have an international keyboard, I use a US keyboard.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be at the quad for a bit. You should come drop by.
She's at the
There was
camp.
a tilde there. I'm sorry. You should come drop by.
Yeah. She's at the campus quad. We can meet up with her there.
Let's change out of these suits and go meet her.
I'm keeping my suit on under my uniform.
What are you, Superman?
I was just thinking about stupid sexy Flanders. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Have you ever...
No.
Ah.
Oh dear, we're gonna have to watch that soon.
Stupid Sexy Finders is great.
Huh.
It's about that time.
Yeah.
It is
9:45.
9:45, which is where we said we were probably going to end it. So this seems like a really good stopping point because we're at a black screen.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. It was kind of a shorter one and we were definitely late, but hopefully we will be back on time on Thursday. I've been Paladino. This has been CBQ.
Hi.
This has been, I was about to say Kingdom Hearts. This is not Kingdom Hearts.
Oh man, Kingdom Hearts.
Could you imagine a Kingdom Hearts dating sim in this style?
That'd be shitty as hell. Look, not all the girls in Kingdom Hearts were winners, okay?
But Shion's pretty good.
Yeah. Aqua.
Shion's great.
Aqua is
Aqua's
best girl.
great. Shion's good. Pretty much all of them but the canon waifu.
Yeah. I mean, she's got a great aesthetic going on for her.
But she's useless.
Yeah.
She's useless.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you everybody who came out. I've been Paladino. This has been CBQ. This has been Ace Academy. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.